What's going on YouTube? Today I'm going to show you how to build an archery game that you can add into your world. I don't have it completely finished here. I wanted to leave it open to kind of show you what was going on. Basically, there's two pressure plates. Once both pressure plates are activated, it starts a little clock, a timer, so to speak. Once the timer hits, all the pistons will release. And like that. And basically from here it's a race. So you start off, shoot this one. I'm pretty sure I shot that. And it opens up the door going to the next room. And as you go through, they get further back. And this is the last room. That was weird. And then once you get to here, what's going to happen, you're going to go through, it'll reset all the pistons, which will prevent the person on the other side from being able to continue forward through their doors, which will be set up, basically like right here. And then what they'll have to do is they'll have to go through the center and exit out through the center door, which will be the loser door. Alright, so let's take a look at how to build it. Okay guys, so let's get started on this. The materials you're going to need. First we want some redstone. Repeaters. Torches. Sticky piston. And I'm just going to use wood planks. Alright, so the first thing we need to start off with is the little countdown timer to release the pistons. The way we're going to do this, so we'll go forward 5, turn around on each side, and go down 4, like so, turn back around this way, go down 5. Now we want all of these set to 4 ticks. Okay, once we do that, let's go ahead and lay down our redstone dust. Alright, just remember this is the front. We don't really need that torch there yet, but this will show you how it works. Alright, now after there, I want to take right here at the front and go 1, 2, 3, 4. Put one down, go 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, now in the meantime, I'm just going to run this down without repeaters. Okay. Now, starting here, you want to go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will show you where you're pretty much going to start. This is where the pressure plates will be. So this will be the beginning of the room. Now, that's the beginning of the room. We'll probably want to start doing our pistons and stuff right here. So, throw down 1, 2, 3. Skip 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. Wanna skip 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. Now, Once you do that, gonna mirror that on the other side. So let's just go down. And yes, I know that it can't carry the signal that far. I'm just laying out the groundwork. Okay. Do the same thing over here. And then this will make a loop in the circuit. Alright. Now the way I'm going to do this is probably put a repeater about right here. And just because I'm going to put one in between each one of these. Alright, now right here, not the corner, but one up from the corner, put a repeater. This will be part of the reset mechanism. So right here, put a repeater. Alright, now I'm just going to mirror this on this side over here. Okay, now let's add some more repeaters, mainly here. Here. I know I don't need this many, but I'm just keeping everything organized. Okay. Okay. Basically all this does is it'll keep a circuit going in a loop. Alright. Now we want to lay down your block right here in front of all these repeaters. Okay. Now at the back we want to put a block here in front of this first repeater and here. Now right here in the middle you want to put a block, redstone torch on each side, and a piston, sticky piston. Whoops. Alright, put a repeater in front of the block, bring a redstone signal out, and that'll be part of the reset mechanism. So when this gets powered, it'll break this signal. Let me show you how it works. Alright, basically when you start the game, you send power to here. It'll go through, which we don't have the other pistons in yet. Now all this will stay powered. And that happens because these blocks keep the power running through the circuit. So if we were to hit the reset button over here, those blocks would come back in and basically put a hole in the circuit. and that'll reset it. So on the back of each one of these blocks, we want to put a redstone torch. Okay. On top of each one of those redstone torches, we want to put a piston. Now, on top of each one of these pistons, I want to put a block. That'll block off the little archery range. Okay, so your floor, now you can put all this underground. I'm just doing it above ground for simplicity. That way I can show you how everything is laid out. So this is what it looks like. If you have to, just pause the video and copy it. Anyways, let's move on. Okay. Now, next part of this, let's go ahead and I'll show you how to do one of the archeries, and after that you can do the rest, because they'll all be wired up the same way. So you put a block on the side right here. This will be the floor. What you want to do is you want to go down. First one we're going to do 20, then 30, and then 40. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We'll go down that far. Make sure you got 3 there. Then just come back. Okay. Now, you don't have to do everything out of wooden planks. I'm just doing it for the video. Alright. Basically what you want is, let's grab a button. Alright, you want your button in the center. Like that. Now. Okay, once you have your button in the center, let's come back here. For this guy, let's build this up like it should be. Just a little bit. I'm not going to do the whole thing on camera. I'm just going to make the main parts of it. Alright, you'll come down. Like this. Right above the pistons, you want to put, it doesn't have to be right above the pistons, it can be right above you. You want to grab redstone lamps. Put those there. Alright, first thing we're going to do is connect those. So all we got to do is build up. Like this. And grab our redstone. Put down a repeater to carry the signal. Okay. Alright. Now the other thing, the other signal we need to carry is the piston door, which will be right here. That's real simple. Alright. So what you're going to do is going to run the signal down, straight down the center. Now, eventually what we're going to have to do is invert the signal. Like this. Grab a block. Put a redstone torch. Carry the redstone wiring. Okay. So the way we want this is a block here. Block here. That'll push the door closed. Alright. So on the back side, we want pistons resting against this block. Now, I'm not great at this. So I might not be super efficient, but this is how I build it. Alright. Now, the way I did this is start here, put a block, another block, a block, whoops, wrong one, and another block. Ran a repeater into it. And then you just torch up this way. No, guess we don't need an inverter. Let's put a repeater there. Guess I forgot. Not perfect, guys. Not perfect. The first design I did had the inverter, but then that's why I forgot. Okay. So basically, when the game starts, next I'll show you how to set up this spot right here. Anyways, game starts. Then you move away from your pressure plates and take your places. Get ready for it. Must not have had a long enough signal. Okay, that signal was a little too fast. Anyways, game starts. Your hatch releases. You shoot the button. The button activates the redstone, which also activates the piston door. Let me grab a bow and arrow. The arrow gets stuck into the button, which will keep the door open longer than just pressing it. Door opens, you move through. Okay, the next step is the starting mechanism, which is nothing but a pressure plate, which is right here. And then, what else? That should be it. So you throw down a pressure plate on each side. Not that far away. Should be 5 blocks away from each other. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Put a pressure plate right here. Put one right here. A block. Keep one block open so you can see each other. And then from there, on each side, keep everything symmetrical. You got your redstone dust underneath. From there, you want, gotta remember, a repeater to a block to a torch to a repeater, like that. Set it up the same way on the other side. Repeater, block, torch, repeater. And then you just put a torch over here. That'll turn off. I'm probably about to break the signal. Nah. Alright. Now, let's reset it. Okay. So all you have to do now is build up around it. If you want to, you can just run this redstone signal underneath the flooring to pressure plates on each side. And that way, once one person runs through, it'll reset everything. Now, the other thing I did is, here in the center, I had like a hallway that ran out, so to speak. And I'll show you how I set this up here in a second. Alright. Alright, so what I had here was, in the middle of every room, I would have a door set up. You don't really need it in the first room, so I'll start here at the second room and just do one, show you how I had it set up. So, the way you do this is, say you have an area like this, and basically what you want to do is, when one person wins and it hits the reset button, it'll turn everything off and that'll close the door underneath. So if you want to, you can just run off of this signal. I can come in here, run my redstone signal back to a repeater, to a block. That way the signal runs into that, and just put a torch under here. So that way the torch will be underneath the block that the door is on. And you want to use iron doors because you don't want them to be able to open the door. And that way. Now you do have to update it. So once you get everything placed, update the game. Either that or run it through one good time. Let's make sure this works right fast. I'll throw an item down on this pressure plate. Step on this one. It activates the timer while you're getting ready to get in place. And that'll activate everything. That should shut the door. Now, since you have to run it one time to get the doors to work, yep, there you go. Door's working. And then all that's left to do is to fill this in and set up the other door, which will be in this room. And just build up around this. Make sure everything's filled in. Get your room filled in. Throw blocks on top of your sticky pistons in each room. And that's basically it. That's the whole mechanism through the redstone. Now once you reset it, it should be tied in so they won't be able to shoot down their corridor to hit the target anymore to open their door. That means you win and they'll get stuck in their room and they have to leave out through the center, which will be like your loser door. And then, you'll have another piston door over here. Right there. And then you go out through there, reset, and that's it. Now let me show you one more time how it works. Okay guys, so this is from my other creative world where I was testing it. I didn't finish it on mine. Now somebody will be standing on one pressure plate, and the reason for the hole there is so you can see each other. And then you step on the other one and it triggers the timer, which is under there. That in turn will release the pistons. And that's when the game starts. Hey, I never said I was good at it. That'll open up your piston doors, which are right here. Piston. It opens up the door. Now this is, like, see how these doors are closed? Now this is your last one. Hit it. Now this is the reset mechanism. Now this will open up my winter door and it'll reset everything. So if I go out real quick, you can see everything's reset. And say they get stuck in their room right here, well, that's it. They'd have to go out through here because these doors should be closed. On theirs it will be. I still got an arrow stuck in down there. And that's it. That is your archery mini game. Enjoy. Okay guys, for more videos like this, make sure to comment, like, and hit that subscribe button.